Jeremy Haynes says emails should be consumables, not sales pitches. Dan Kennedy taught us takeaway selling. Alex Hormozy showed us how to stack value in every message. I've written hundreds of email sequences for my own offer and my clients' offers, and here's the truth. Most email sequences get ignored because they're boring, too long, or even too salesy. Today, I'm showing you the exact email framework that I use, the one that combines Haynes' philosophy, Kennedy's psychology, and Hormozy's value equation that you can use to book calls, recover no-shows, and get more clients. This is the system that actually works. Let's dive into it. So let's start off first by actually defining, right, what is an email sequence. It's a series of emails sent automatically after someone takes an action, like book a call, hop on a call, no show. And basically, the key is these are not reminder emails. These emails serve always a purpose, either to get them to book a call, either to get them to reschedule a call, either to get them to actually use a lead magnet, etc., etc. So these are trust building machines, and you use them to achieve those goals that I just said. You need to send emails that are value packed, trust building, and objection handling, right? So why do we need to have email sequences? Well, someone just opted in, they're curious, they're also skeptical. So if you can answer the questions before they hop on a call with you, then you're going to pre-sell them before, the actual call, right? So if you send the right emails, you can increase show rates from 30% to 70%, shorten sales cycles, increase close rates, and build authority, right? And there are three main types of email sequences that you need to master that we are going to discuss in this video or document, wherever you're watching. Number one is call booking sequences. So when someone actually booked in a call, and then you want them to show up on a call. No-show recovery sequences. So if someone books in a call, but actually they didn't show up to the call. And then post-call follow-up sequences. So after the call, before they buy. We're going to break down each one, give you templates, and show you exactly what to write. Let's start with the most important one, call booking email sequences. So this is the moment someone books in a call with you. Most people just send like a confirmation email and then a 24-hour reminder. No, you need to send 4 to 6 emails in the run-up to the call, okay? So why this works, your prospect just booked the call, they're excited for 5 minutes, and then life happens, they forget about the excitement they felt when watching your ad. You need to remind them before the call, okay? So your job is to get them engaged. And each email should answer a question, build trust, handle an objection, or remind them why they booked, right? So here's the exact sequence structure I use. So first of all is to confirmation email. Basically, just make sure they confirm the email. They confirm the meeting in their Google Calendar, which is good. So you confirm, here's what happens next. And then you just basically set expectation that you are going to be sending a few emails. But these few emails are packed with insights that will help them make better decision on that call, okay? Or help them get the most of that call, right? So this is an example. I'll use like an AI SDR coaching business for this. I don't know why, just because, but yeah. So over the next few days, I'm going to send you a few emails. These aren't reminders. They are packed with insights. And then basically, I'll answer the most common questions I get about using AI SDRs to scale to 7 figures, behind the scenes details, and give you a few things to think about before we talk. Perfect. It sets the mood and tone correctly before you basically send the emails, right? Number 2, trust building email, send 24 hours after booking. So basically here, you would want to build credibility and trust by being transparent. You try to disqualify the person here as well, which is really good as well. Because if they're qualified, they'll be more excited to talk to you because they know, oh, this is exactly for me. If they're not qualified, then they're going to cancel the call and you're going to save your time, which is the best scenario for everyone involved, right? Again, all these emails is definitely based on Jeremy Haynes' principle that all emails should be consumable, so they're just not reminders, okay? Well, that's email 2. So a quiz, like an example is use AI SDRs to scale. It's not for everyone. It takes work, and then results vary, right? Which is perfect. This builds trust. Email number 3 is education email. So 48 hours before the call. Again, the timings are customizable. It's just based on how far away you open your calendar for. Like some people open their calendar, you can book in today, which obviously will render this useless. Some people would open their calendar for 3 days ahead. I would recommend at least 3 to 4 days. So if someone opens your calendar on a Monday, the earliest that they can book is Thursday. The reason why, we need to give time for these emails to marinate them inside their inbox. Okay. So email number 3, education email. That's number 3. and then basically just running through on a key concept about your service, right? So for example, I've worked with 100 agency owners. I noticed a pattern. Most of them are stuck, right? Still involved in client delivery, blah, 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 blah. And to get to 7 figures, you need more clients. But more clients mean more of your time, right? That's where AI SDRs come in. What they can do, point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, and then on the call, you're going to learn. I'm going to show you how you can generate 20 to 30 qualified leads using AI SDRs. Looking forward to it. Boom, done. Not even selling anything. You're just telling them, right? Email number 4 is the objection handling email. Basically, from all your usual FAQs or all the usual objections you get on the sales call, you just put them here, right? And then basically just list as many as you can. If you want to hammer down one specific objection that you always get, then you can focus on one. But if you want to do 2 or 3, that's also fine as well. My tip would be, if you already have enough sales call data, is to go into your sales call, extract the transcript, and then just ask ChatGPT, what are the most common objections that I get, and how can I reframe it into an objection handling email? Boom, done, right? And then number 5 is the reminder email. Basically, just make sure they hop on a call and making sure they're reminded of the call. I usually send like either 1 to 3 hours before the call. I usually use 2, but yeah, just this. Okay, and then that's it. That is the 5 email templates for booking confirmation. So use this. Okay, all right. All right, next we're going to talk about no-show recovery sequences. So basically, if they no-show and how to get them back, right? I would just put like 3 emails, right? So the best performers is 1, removes guilt, adds value, and creates urgency, okay? A no-show is not a lost lead. If they shown interest, they probably might need your service. Maybe something happened. Maybe they got cold feet. Don't give up. We can send them this sequence, okay? Number 1, send immediately after the missed scheduled call. No worries, life happens. I noticed we missed our call. If you'd still like to chat, just click here to grab another time. Now's around, that's totally fine. Either way, I hope this helps. And then you send a resource, right? So I put together a quick guide on the 3 biggest mistakes agencies make when trying to pay 6 figures. Talk soon, maybe, Calvin. Boom. Just make it lighthearted. Don't make it feel like, oh, why did you not show up? Just make it lighthearted. Number 2, value add email, send 24 hours after no show, provide massive value, remind them why they booked in the first place. And then basically the template is, even though we didn't get to chat, I recorded a quick blah, blah, blah that covers blah, blah, blah. Here it is. No strings attached. I thought it might help. If you still want to chat, my calendar is here. Boom. You can see in this no-show email sequences, you're not being beggy. You're not like, oh, please show up next time. Or like, oh, what time are you available? You're just kind of like, okay, cool. You didn't show up. I think we still might be a good fit. If you do still want to chat, just book it here, right? So it also maintains your frame as well, which is very important. Okay. Number 3 is the last chance email. Send 48 hours after a no-show. Hey, I'm closing my calendar. If you still want to chat, now's the time. Grab a spot. If I don't hear from you, I'll assume now's the right time and I'll stop emailing you. Boom, done. Easy, right? And then next up, we have the post-call follow-up sequences. So this is basically if you don't schedule in a second call and they say something like, okay, we'll get back to you, or which it shouldn't happen if you have a good closer or if you close well. But if they still haven't bought, need to talk to my spouse, you can convert 30 until 50% of these maybes into yeses, right? So what you can need to do is 4 email sequence. Number 1 is post-call thank you, recap the call. For this one, right? You put a quick recap and then the next steps, right? If they're ready to move forward, send over the agreement. If they need to think about it, take a time to think it over. I'll check you with a couple days. For this one, I actually usually create a Loom video outlining the call and outlining the next steps. It's just more personalized and it actually converts better. So if you want to do that, that's a pro tip for me. Number 2 is case study. Basically reinforce belief by showing proof and then just sending more case studies, right? And this is the template. After our call yesterday, I thought of Jessica. She also runs a marketing agency like you and was stuck at 70K. Here's what happened after she implemented getting blah, 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 blah. If you're ready to move forward, just reply to this email or reply to my onboarding email. Number 3, objection handling. So if you haven't heard, or you're getting ghosted, I haven't heard from you in a while, so I'm guessing you're still thinking it over. I want to ask, what's holding you back? Is it the investment? Again, this shouldn't have happened. This should have been uncovered in the call. So if you do have those objections answered in the call, you can reinforce them on this 3rd email. But if not, you can just ask it here. Okay. And then number 4, final urgency email, basically just telling them like you're closing up shop for new clients. And then if you want to move forward like this quarter, you need to do it now. And here's the link to get started. And if I don't hear from you, then I won't email you again. Boom. Done. Right. Perfect. So that's so those are the 3 email sequences that you should do. So the call booking sequence, the no-show recovery sequence, and then the call follow-up sequence. And this is the fill done part. So do these 3 email sequences inside your lead generation efforts, and you'll close more clients from the same amount of leads, same amount of traffic, and same amount of ad spend. So this is very important for you to maximize the spend that you do on ads. Okay? Perfect. So hopefully that was useful. If you are interested, I run a done-for-you paid ads client acquisition system that guarantees 10 to 15 new high-ticket clients every month for B2B companies doing 50K plus per month. It's called the Never Stale Funnel System. It includes 25 ad creatives every month, including AI clones, so you don't have to keep re-recording. Complete funnel setup with the landing pages, CVSL email sequences. We'll write it out, you record, and then we edit it. We'll build the landing page, write the copywriting for the landing page. We'll write out the email sequences, 4 YouTube videos plus 16 social posts monthly for authority building, and then getting you into US national publication placements every month. And of course, the media buying, traffic optimization, and conversion. So here's the best part. I guarantee you 30 clients by month 3, or you don't pay and I work for free until you hit that goal. So if you want to skip the do-it-yourself route and you want me to build the entire system for you, just book a free strategy call with me. We'll audit your current ad creatives and funnel if you already have one. If you don't, then we're gonna make a custom game plan for your offer to get 10 to 15 clients per month predictably, and see if the system will be a fit for your business. So if you're interested, put a link in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on the website, definitely on the website. If you're opening this document, then definitely in the document over here. So thank you for watching, and yeah, hopefully I can talk to you soon and work together. See ya.